Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. It is Christian here. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. So today I'm super excited. Like, you guys don't even understand how excited I am. I picked up so much stuff from the brand Pretty Vulgar that just released on Sephora at the beginning of this week, or maybe it was last week. I can't remember. It might have been last week. I have so many products, you guys. I am wearing a full face of their makeup right now, and it's a first impressions, you guys, but I have to say so far I am pleasantly surprised with everything. So far I'm really impressed, but what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna kind of do a wear test as well. So at the end of the night I'm gonna come back on. It's not a full day. I'll probably only end up having this stuff on for probably like 5 hours, but just so you guys can get a general idea of how this stuff is wearing. I'll come back on at the very end of this video and kind of let you guys know my final thoughts on everything. But so far so good, you guys. I cannot wait for you guys to try out some of these products. If you guys are interested in my opinion and my first impressions on these products, you are definitely in the right place. But before we get into that video, I just want to say two things. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I do have a giveaway that's going on my channel. I actually just posted it today, the day that I am filming this video. This video, if I can get it edited, will probably go up tomorrow. So if you guys are interested in possibly winning a really awesome giveaway, I will have the information for that down below, and I will link the pictures for the giveaway somewhere in this video, somewhere right here, so you guys will know which video to go ahead and click on. If you are not new to my channel, you guys, welcome back. Thank you for continuing to join and support. You guys have no idea how excited I was when I saw this brand. It kind of revitalized me, re-energized me. It got me excited about makeup. I had been in a little bit of a rut, you guys, but y'all don't even know. Like, let's go ahead and get into it because I'm super excited about all of these products, you guys. All right, guys, so I went on Sephora's website, as you do, because as you guys probably know by now, Sephora just launched a completely new brand, and it is called Pretty Vulgar. I'm pretty sure you guys know that by now, but I went ahead and I picked up a lot of things from the brand, and we are going to do a full face of first impressions today. I was a little sad because I had placed 2 separate orders, and unfortunately both of my orders got back ordered, but I placed them a day apart. So one of my orders came today, one of them is going to be here tomorrow, but I couldn't wait. I had to film this video for you guys. So I'm really going to quickly, and on the first impressions, I probably wouldn't have been able to try everything anyway. So what I'm probably going to do is do the first impressions today, kind of wear the stuff throughout the day, test it out. It is a little bit later in the day, but I can probably still get a good 6 or 7 hours of wear, hopefully, out of everything. And then, so this is going to kind of be like a haul, a wear test, and a first impressions all in one. And then in like a week or two, once I get the other products that I ordered, I'll test everything out a little bit more fully, and then I'll come back on and do like a full on brand review. Alright guys, so really quickly I am going to show you everything from the brand that I did pick up, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into the full face to first impressions. So the first thing that I did pick up is the Pretty Vulgar Lock It In Setting Spray. And I guess I don't have to say Pretty Vulgar every single time because this is clearly a one brand first impressions, and this is what the packaging looks like. And I mean, this packaging, you guys, it's absolutely to die for. It is so beautiful. I picked up one more of the eyeshadow palettes, but again, that one's not in. So we're just gonna go with this palette today. This is the Early Bird palette. And again, come on, how could you not? And it's just beautiful, you guys. And these colors are just so natural and everyday. And it's like, it's a bird cage. It's gorgeous. Like, this brand gets an A+++ just on packaging alone. Then I picked up the, what are you? I picked up the highlighter in the shade 41 Glimmers of BS. And I want to say that this was the only highlighter. I might be wrong. And again, packaging, gorgeous. So, and of course I will do swatches and everything like that, guys. I just kind of wanted to show you guys everything that I did pick up first. I picked up the bronzer in the shade number 42, Son of a Bee. Look at this packaging, you guys. Like, I am so excited. The second I saw this, I was kind of like, I have to try as much from this brand as humanly possible. And the same packaging as the highlighter, but this one is in more of a rose gold, whereas the highlighter, let me grab it. Whereas the highlighter is more of a silver. I think that this is going to work for my skin tone, you guys. So I'm super excited. And then I picked up a blush in the shade number 18, Hush Blush. And the blush comes in, come on. And the blush comes in a gold packaging. So we have gold, rose gold, and silver for the different packaging. And this one just looks, I just cannot wait to put this stuff on my face. You guys have no idea. I tried, you guys, like I said, to get at least one thing from every category. I didn't buy any of the nail polishes, and I did not buy any of the liquid liners because I don't really wear liners. So I feel like I wouldn't have been able to give you guys a good review on liquid liners because I don't wear them very often. Okay, so then the next thing I picked up is the concealer, and I picked it up in the shade, is that 61? I can't tell if it's 61 or 6.1. And it is in the shade Vial of Secrecy, and just really nice packaging. What else do I have in here to test out for you guys today? Oh, okay. You guys know how much I love the Lancome Cils Booster XL. But then I saw that they had a, which one is it? A mascara, a lash primer, and this is in the shade Down Below. And you guys know, if you're not new to my channel, you guys know how many times I have purchased the Lancome Cils Booster XL over and over again. But I die for this packaging. Like, I actually die for this packaging. How could you not think that this is so freaking beautiful? I hope it works really well, you guys. Like, I'm not even kidding. I hope it works extremely well because the packaging, it has a nice weight to it. And it is just such good, beautiful packaging. And then the mascara comes in the exact same packaging, and the mascara is called the Feathers. And let's see, are they the same colors? The primer is gold, and then the mascara is more of like a rose gold. So if you guys can see the difference, it's just really pretty. It's super detailed. I feel like this is the kind of makeup that can really get you inspired, you guys. I love it. Okay, what else do I have in here? This is the one thing that I might be the most concerned about. I'm not gonna lie. I picked up the Bird's Nest Blurring Beauty Mousse, and I picked it up in the shade 22 Walking on Eggshells. And this is what this guy looks like. Okay, so basically what it says multitask with our amazing Bird's Nest Blurring Beauty Mousse that works as an all-in-one moisturizer, primer, and lightweight foundation. Our face perfecting blurring beauty mousse is incredibly blendable, transcending from a light coverage skin smoothing foundation to a featherweight second skin application infused with diamond powder to enhance skin's luminosity and decrease the visibility of fine lines and wrinkles. This pore minimizing anti-aging mousse makes it easy to put your best face forward all day long. Down to the last three things. Like I said, I wanted to get at least one thing from every category. Okay, no, 4 more things. I also got the eyeshadow primer, and I think I'm gonna battle this against my Benefit Stay Don't Stray, which you guys know that I love. And this is the eyeshadow primer right here. Then I also picked up the Raising Arch Eyebrow Gel, and then the pencil was in the other order, so that's okay though. I still have the completed look to do a full first impressions, and this is in the shade 38 Vantage Point. I also don't have an eyeliner because that was also in the other order. I'm so upset that this came out the day after the VIB Rouge because everything was back ordered due to that sale, or I would have had everything by now, but that's okay. Then I picked up one of the lipsticks, and this packaging, oh my gosh, stunning, beautiful packaging, you guys. Like, I would take this out of my purse on the go and like just feel so sophisticated and so girly and so dainty. I love it. This is in the shade 09 Backstabber. And don't worry, you guys, I am going to do swatches, and you will also see me applying all of this makeup on camera. But I just wanted to do like a little mini haul and tell you guys everything I got. And I also picked up the, what was this? This is the liquid lipstick in the shade My Lips Are Sealed, and I'm pretty sure, so as you guys can see, we have a good collection of everything in the brand. I'm missing a few things, but when I do my follow-up review, I will make sure that those things are included in the follow-up review, so don't worry. I got you guys covered. And just in case you guys were wondering, Pretty Vulgar is 100% cruelty free. So if that is something that is definitely important to you guys, that is something that is also really awesome about the brand as well. So today we're going to go ahead and start with the brows, and we're going to start with the eyes because I did put a little bit of oil on my skin before I started filming because it was feeling a little bit dry today. So I do want to give that a little bit of time to sink in. So I think we're going to do a really simple look, you guys. Oh, I was going to tell you guys what time it was. 4:23. So that's what time I'm sitting down to film this because I do kind of want to do a little bit of a first impressions, or I do want to do like a little bit of a wear test so you guys can kind of see how long this stuff is actually going to wear. So let me just like wipe off my eyes a little bit. Okay, we're going to kind of see how well their primers and some of their other products stack up to some of my favorite holy grails. Maybe I should start with brow first. Let's start with the brows first. Yes, we're going to start with brows. I've changed my mind. Okay, so this is the packaging on the brow. Hopefully you guys are able to see that. And then this is what it looks like. I went a little bit lighter than what I probably normally would have, but I was kind of afraid that the darker colors might have been a little bit too dark. So again, this is in the shade Vantage Point, and I believe there was 3 brow products available. My favorite brow products, as you guys know, oh, it's really easy to pick up on the brush, so that's good. My favorite brow products are the Benefit brow products, and I have been using the Ka-Brow a lot lately, so let's compare it to the Ka-Brow. And I wear the Benefit Ka-Brow in the shade number 3. So I'm just gonna kind of start at the front of my brow. Now they did have a couple of brushes, like the brow brushes and things like that. I did not pick those up, but if you guys would like to see those, I mean, this is pretty good. This is a pretty good match. It's gliding on to the brow really easily. I feel like it could give you a really nice, easy, natural brow. It doesn't feel too difficult to work with. It's super smooth. It doesn't feel overly waxy. Sometimes I feel like pomades can be a little bit tricky to work with, like when you are like a beginner to brows. Like I feel like they can be difficult. This brow, it's a little too light, but it'll work. But this is really easy to use, you guys. And pomades typically give a little bit of a harsher brow, but I feel like this is applying pretty nicely. I can never do my brows that easily with a pomade, so I think I like that, you guys. I think that was pretty easy. We're gonna move on. So I'm gonna put a little bit of the Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow primer on this side, and that's kind of what it looks like. And let's dab a little bit. Okay, so it's a little bit thick, but it looks like it's gonna blend out pretty easily. Okay, so it felt thick at first application, but now it's like dissolved into nothing. Okay, so one thing that I'll say that I kind of don't like about it already, but that's not that big of a deal, is that it doesn't really provide any color correcting. I mean, a little bit, but not as much as I would probably like. Again, because we're going to be doing a little bit of a wear test as well, and I just want to compare. I'm going to take my favorite. This is the eyeshadow primer that I use every single day, pretty much. And then I'm just going to put that on my eye. I'm going to blend that out. I usually blend it out with a brush, but since I blend this one out with the finger, I'm going to go ahead and blend this one out with my finger as well. And now for the star of the show. I mean, just look at this packaging, you guys. Like, I feel like this is something that just can, it just inspires you, like, to make you want to create really beautiful makeup looks, you guys. It's just so pretty. Okay, so, and I believe that this retailed for 35 bucks. I'm going to go ahead and take this first shade in the palette, and I'm just going to use this to kind of set down my primer. I think I'm going to take Unruffled, this little pretty lavender-y purple color here, and I'm going to take that on a brush. Hopefully a clean brush, but sometimes with me that is a little bit of a struggle, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to take this on my Sephora Pro Tapered Crease brush, my number 19, and I'm just going to pick up a little bit of this product and just kind of work it into the crease really lightly. The eyeshadows are blending pretty nicely. I do think I like the way the eyeshadow is blending a little bit better on the side with my Benefit Stay Don't Stray, but that could just be because I'm so used to that product. Okay. I mean, the eyeshadows, I feel like they're performing pretty well, you guys. And it has definitely a decent amount of pigment to it, you guys. I'm gonna go in with this brown right here, and I'm gonna kind of just focus it a little bit lower on the outer V that had pigment. And just I'm gonna lightly diffuse it. I'm just kind of going back and forth, you guys, with Unruffled, Nest Egg, and Tweet right now, just until I can get it to the desired, effect that I was looking for. I like the shadows though, you guys, I really do. I'm gonna go in with the shade Unveil, which kind of looks like a brownie purple. And now I'm just kind of going in with my MAC 221, and then I'm just going to kind of slightly, almost no pressure, kind of blend that a little bit more into the crease. And then what I always do is I take a little bit of glitter glue. Anytime I apply any type of shimmer shadow to my lid, any type of shadow, any type of pigment, anything, I always apply the glitter glue to my lid, you guys, just to try to help it adhere to my hooded eyes a little bit better and to keep it from transferring. So I always do that with no matter what eyeshadow. So I'm still going to go ahead and do that today. I think I'm going to go in with the shade Shine. Or maybe, I don't know. I'm not even sure. Because I need to also, I guess I can make any of them work with my lip color. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm just kind of doing a wear test and testing the formula out for you guys. So don't judge me if the lipstick doesn't match the eye look. Okay. Oh, that's nice. That's more of a satin though. That's a pretty color though, you guys. So what I'm going to go ahead and do really quickly is I'm going to take a little bit of Fix Plus on my MAC 242, which is the brush I was already using. And I think I'm going to try and get it all over my mirror. So I think I'm going to take, I have no idea, I think I'm going to take the shade Ruffled and just try to press it down, give it a little bit more of a pop maybe. The mascara is called The Feathers. Okay, so I'm so excited. Okay, so again, I don't usually use mascaras with this type of wand, but let's see. It's looking a little clumpy. I mean, they're giving me a lot of length. Looking a little clumpy, you guys. Okay, that's nice. Okay, I like the mascara. Can you guys see? I like the mascara with the side with the Lancome a little bit better because this side is looking a little bit more clumpy, and it could just be the amount of product that I apply. Hopefully you guys are able to see that. Either way, his lashes looked a little bit more curled instead of straight. Like, you guys, I mean, either way, my lashes, that is the longest my lashes have ever looked. Holy bejesus, this is nice. Okay, so I'm quickly gonna move on to the complexion and I'll come back to the eyes, but so far everything, you guys, everything that I'm trying has been kind of impressing me. I was kind of halfway expecting to be like, okay, but no, you guys, I'm serious. I'm really liking everything so far. Hopefully it goes well with the face, because I'm not gonna lie, I think I tried something new on my face and my face does feel a little drier than it has been feeling. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my Smashbox primer water first, just to kind of give me a little bit of a refresher. Like I mentioned, this is the this is the one thing that I'm probably the most skeptical about. I have my Dampen Beauty Blender. I might just end up trying it as a primer, you guys, to be completely honest. I do want to try this as a lightweight foundation first, but I also need a little bit of coverage. How much comes in here? This comes with 1 ounce of product, and it does not look like 1 ounce of product. It looks so tiny, but it is a squeeze tube. So let's squeeze a little bit out so you guys can... I mean, it definitely looks like a foundation. Maybe I should not use a beauty blender, you guys. Maybe I should use a brush, because beauty blenders are just going to shear it out even more. Yeah, let me use a brush. Okay. This is my Sigma F80. Okay. It might be a little, it's a little dark or a little yellow. One of the two. But it's okay. Yeah, it's too dark. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, so it almost blends into like nothing. So if you have skin like mine, this at best, and it feels silky smooth, but it's not really gonna apply any coverage at all. So I am gonna go over top with maybe a foundation. Well, not maybe a foundation, I will. Because A, this is the wrong color. That I don't know. This one, this product, I don't know about. which, like I said, this is definitely the one that I was probably the most skeptical about to begin with. So let me take a little bit more. And again, I could be using this wrong. I mean, it's evening out my skin tone a little bit. Maybe if you had better skin than mine, this would even you out a little bit more and do a little bit more for you. It kind of has like, I feel like it has like a little bit of a powdery finish. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just apply my normal foundation off of camera because this is not gonna work for me on its own. If you don't have as much redness, if you don't have as much acne, maybe it could do a little bit more for you. I don't really see that it has filled in any fine lines or anything like that. Go ahead and apply my foundation off camera. Then we'll come back and we'll do concealer and we'll do everything else, you guys. So I will be right back. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and try a little bit of the concealer. Okay. Oh, that's too dark. That's too dark. So the complexion products are too dark. It has a little bit of a peachiness to it, so I will use it as a color corrector. Okay, it blends pretty easily. Blend it out pretty nicely, so that's a pretty good color corrector for me. So I could use it as a color corrector. That shade isn't really going to work as a concealer. It definitely is probably like a medium coverage concealer. Definitely not. It is more of a medium coverage concealer. I wouldn't consider this to be full coverage. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and test out the face products. I'm so excited. I'm going to go ahead and start with a highlighter today. I'm not loving the way my base fit. I'm not really loving, my skin is looking pretty dry and cakey right now. And I don't know if it's because of that layer of product that I went in with. I'm not really loving that right now, but we're going to try to the show must go on. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take the highlighter and let me go ahead and swatch it for you guys really quickly. Oh my gosh, it feels a buttery smooth, you guys. That is gorgeous. That's the highlighter swatch. That's a really, really pretty highlighter. Oh, bejesus. You guys. I was not quite ready for that. Do y'all see that? Holy cow. That was pigmented. Oh my gosh, you guys, that is crazy. I can't even deal. Oh my gosh, I'm living. So let's go in with the bronzer, and I'm gonna be a little bit more gentle with the bronzer. This is my favorite bronzer brush. That's really nice as well. They're blending so easily. You guys, I don't know what to do about this highlight. I wasn't ready for that. Like, I need to take that down like 2 notches. Okay, I'm really, really liking their powder products, you guys. Okay. So now I'm going to take the blush. You guys, the powder products are nice. Okay, so again, I have the blush in the shade Make Them Blush. I'm going to pick up not very much. Or pick up too much, you know, it happens. It's way more than I wanted. Okay, that's okay. I got a little bit of, hopefully that's easy to blend, where I put a little bit too much force on my cheeks. Okay, I love everything but this complexion product. Like, my face just looks so dry. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and try out one of the lip colors. We have this like mauve tone lip color here, and then we have this liquid lipstick right here. I think I'm gonna play it safe, you guys, and I think we're gonna go ahead and go with just the regular lipstick on this one. It definitely feels matte on the lips, you guys. It's pretty though. It's a really pretty color. It applied pretty even and pretty opaque. And the last thing that we're going to try out is the setting spray. It has a pretty powerful mist. Preparative for it to be so, now I look wet. We are done, you guys. Hey guys, I am back. It is currently a few minutes after 10 o'clock and I just wanted to come in and do my final quick little check-in. The first thing that I will say is just how I felt while filming earlier. The complexion, my complexion, I don't like it. It looks really, really bad. I was wearing my glasses, so I probably have the indentation of my glasses on around my nose, so don't mind that. But as far as the complexion products as a whole, I just don't like the way my base looks. However, everything else I'm all the way here for. The eyeshadows I feel like are holding up pretty well. The lipstick actually wore very comfortably. Actually wore off pretty nicely, but now it's still kind of stained the lips a little bit, so that's nice. So I still have a little bit of the color on my lips, so that's pretty cool. It was very comfortable. The brows stayed in place. I did not even set them with the brow gel and they were still perfectly in place. The highlighter, the bronzer, the blush, absolutely amazing. The mascaras, oh my gosh, I love them. Shadows are holding up pretty nice on both eyes. I feel like they're pretty equal, whereas I applied the Benefit Professional versus the Pretty Vulgar. I think that the eyeshadows, after about 5-6 hours of wear, are still doing pretty good. They're starting to crease a little bit, but nothing too bad. The highlight is still very highlighty, you guys. I love the highlight. I think it's beautiful. I had to stop myself from going online a couple of hours ago and buying more of the lipsticks and more of the blushes. I'm not even kidding. I totally did. So I cannot wait for the rest of my order to come in so I can play with everything else. And you guys will be hearing a little bit more about how all of this is working out a little bit later on. I am so freaking pleased with all of this stuff. You guys, the only thing I don't like, and I kind of had a feeling because I feel like I would have had such an amazing makeup day if I had just skipped this product and not tried it out. I will test it out like one more time and then I'm probably going to be like, you know what, this isn't working for me. So I'll give this one more go, but I don't think that this is going to be something that is right for me personally. And then the concealer was a little bit too dark. It wasn't full coverage. I do prefer a fuller coverage concealer as well. It blended out really nicely. So if you're interested in more of a more light to medium concealer, you might actually like this. It was a little bit too dark for me and it applied a little bit more like a color correcting shade. But I have color correctors that I do actually like better. So the complexion products, I probably could just skip. You guys, the powder products, the highlighters, the bronzers, even the eyeshadows are so nice. I am so pleasantly surprised on first impressions with this brand, you guys. Oh, I'm so red. Like, I can't even tell you guys how excited I am, guys, to like give you the update and let you know how everything works for me, because so far, so freaking good, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below before you head out. And yeah, you guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye.